Hey everybody, it's Tack Comics. I have a long video. I mean, a long video. I thought about breaking it up in two, but I'm just going to do it in one long shot. So sit back. Hopefully you enjoy. Hopefully I don't make too many mistakes. And yeah, hopefully you like what you see. I'm going to try this format when I shoot my videos because it's kind of nice because I can then use this whole layout here to put my books out and set, just kind of put them up to the side if I'm done showing them. And if any of you out there like auctions, like getting books at cheap prices, go check out Psychotronic Squirt Guns auctions. They happen on Mondays. He really has some great books in there, and he shows like a broad range of books at good prices. And he has a really good deal with free shipping, I guess, when you're over $30, I believe. That's how it goes. You gotta excuse me, I'm a little tired, so that's why I say I could probably mess up. But just take more word for it. Go check out his channel. He sells books really good. The other thing is he also has co-hosts on there. One is Matt from Heroes for Hire. He does a lot of the moderating for him, lets him know when someone claims a book. He also has Jeff on there every once in a while, and Jeff's a great guy. He sells some books on there from time to time, but he also kind of helps out Matt. Like Matt and him kind of go back and forth. They have to take a break. And then every once in a while, he just has a guest on. One time it was me, another, like today, it was Boggs, which he's a cool guy too. I like him a lot. And, oh, sorry, a little heartburn. There we go. Go check out his latest one. It was really good. I think there were still some books in there that people didn't claim, so you can still claim them. He also does videos that are separate from that, where he shows what he has in his back room, and he sells those, I think, for like 50 cents. So go check it out. And then Mr. Rigor Mortis put out a really good video lately, so go check that out. I liked it a lot. And also Davis Comic Finds. Man, that guy, I tell you, he's amazing at his collection and how he goes at it. I mean, I love watching his videos, so go check him out. But all these books, I'm probably not going to remember the prices, but I get these books at really good prices, and I do a lot of hunting. So without further ado and all that rambling on, I got Rick and Morty. I got to rebag a lot of these, like this one. This is Rick and Morty number 2. See that one? I found a Savage Dragon number 15. And I mean, most of the time, a lot of the books that I show are ones that I need for a run to complete it, and others it might be just a new book that I picked up that I want to check out. This one I definitely need to replace the bag and board. Scarlet Witch number 3. And I believe this is I want to say 4, but if I'm wrong, it could be 6-part series. But there's a couple key issues in this. Like this one's a key issue, and I want to say, yeah. Well, I don't want to claim the wrong thing, but on the CLZ it did say it was a key issue. So glad I found that. I also found Fantastic Four Unlimited number 5. Have to find that one. I'll do it from a run. Wolverine issue 98. This is for volume 3. I believe it's volume 3. Could be volume 2. No. I shouldn't shoot videos late at night. Here's a new comic that I have to put away and also take off my CLZ. Captain America issue 10, Legacy number 781. And here's another one I definitely got to put in a bag and board. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 29, Legacy number 993. There. Here's Huntress, number 2. Batman, if I had the number 1, I can show you it's a connecting cover. So I'm going to leave that one off to the side, because if I do find where I have the number 1, which I think is in this box over here, I'll show the connecting cover of that. Here's New Jack, issue 23. Valiant. Whenever I can find these, man, especially the later numbers, I think there might be a back cover. I grab them because, they're just harder to find. And this one isn't in that bad condition either. So, really happy to add that to my collection. Then here's Annual Return of the Defenders, Part 3, Silver Surfer, number 5. It's a Ron Lim cover. I don't know what's going on with Namor there. Maybe he's kind of got, maybe attracted some of Silver Surfer's powers. And if on back set baseball, score baseball cards. Yeah, need that for my run. All right, here's Turok. Jeez. Turok, Son of Stone. Gold key. 15 center. Here's Turok, Son of Stone. And the number, I believe, is 130. So that might be like around the 130s as well. This is more like animated style version. I like that. I gotta replace all the bags of boards on these books. I'm gonna stack that there. Here's Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, issue 21. Here's issue 24. I had a chance to get 1 through 15 one time, all of them for $1, and I didn't do it. Kicking myself. But, you know, hey, sometimes you pass up something to get something else, and you can always find it later. Here's Enter the Lost World of the Warlord. This is issue 12, 35 center. I've been really happy to been able to get a lot of the issues I need for this run really cheap. Because, I mean, there's nothing like grabbing a bunch of run fillers cheap. You know what I mean? Then here is Flash issue 92. It's the first appearance of, I can't think of his name right now, dang it. Well, that character there, I can't believe I can't remember his name. But it's the first appearance of him. I want to say it's, watch, I'm going to see the name and I'm like, feeling like an idiot. I already kind of feel like one now, but I'm going to be feeling more like an idiot. Funniest thing is, it's Undisputed Frost, one of his favorite characters. Usagi Jimbo. Oh man, let's see if I can find him. Impulse. I want to say his name is Impulse. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with Impulse. I'm going to say Impulse. So I came across this book before, you know, but that's when I was really into, like, you know, high grade books. I still am. I still like to collect my books in high grade. But this one, you know, first appearance of Impulse, not that bad. There's no really spine tick except a little small one right there, but you can barely see it. And I believe this is a newsstand, so you know what? I'll take it. Here's Flash 105, third volume one. So I need that for my book. And it's Ron Lim cover, so never go wrong limb. Here's the Flash 236. And then I figured I'd give this book a try. It's Calculated Man. I don't know if that's supposed to be the end there, but this is number 3. I remember this book because I had this issue, but I grabbed it anyways because this one looks a lot better than the one I have. Issue 4. I just like that because you see in his body there's people. And then I grabbed these solely for the cover. Not saying that the book is bad. I just grabbed these for the cover because they're all Jenny Prisms. This is Angel Laura. This is Haunted. This is issue 4. Can't go wrong with Jenny Prism. So all these ones I'm going to be showing right here, they're all Jenny Prism. Number 3. Even these Angel covers right here, they're all Jenny Prism. This is cover A, issue 34. It says her name right there. It was kind of hard to find. Here's issue 33. This is cover A. Jenny Prism. Another Jenny Prism. Angel, issue 37, cover A. So when I get books like this, I'm just going to basically put them in a box, and I'm just going to title that box Jenny Prism. Here's Rocket Girl, issue 5. My run. Then I found a Magnus Robot Fighter Valiant number 1. I was like, what? and it's in good condition. I got it dead cheap, so I was quite happy. Quite happy. Here's Magnus Robot Fighter 57. And then the higher numbers on that. Here's 55. I'm a ways away from completing this run, but every time I get closer and closer, I get happy. Here's All New Fighting Marines, issue 127. This one, it went through a lot. So now it's in my care, and I'm gonna take care of it until we can't open it no more. Here's Avengers Origin. This is 1 of 5, and I do have, I want to say I have 2, 3, and I think I need 4 and 5. Yeah, I have to get those. They're reprints, Origins, stuff like that. Here's Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the Avengers 208. Whenever I can find Avengers cheap, I buy it. Now this one, this is Excalibur. This is issue, where are you? My goodness. You know, 88. Okay. Now this one, I think it's like from 88 up to maybe 100, 101. They all, you know, right over here in the box, underneath this part right here, it'll say Deluxe. Now I have Excalibur run complete. I'm only positive I have it all complete. The only ones I need are all the ones that don't say Deluxe. So when I come across them, I'm grabbing them. And where I'm at, these are hard to find. Seriously hard to find, for me. Probably not most people, but for me, yes. So when I find these like that, and it doesn't say Deluxe, I am excited. I mean, I'm like ready to go out of the store. I'm like, okay, my shopping's done when I find something like this. I know that sounds kind of funny, but I mean, little things like that are awesome in my book. Here's Punisher 2099 issue 7, and I believe this is the first appearance of this character here, or no, not the first appearance of Punisher, but I mean like these ninjas or something. I'll have to go back and look. But anyways, I need that for the run because I didn't have that number, and it's got a little bit of I don't know what you call that. Too long in the dryer, bust the seam, fluff comes out. I don't know, but that's okay. It still reads. I'm happy about that. Silver Sable, issue 2, newsstand. Also another newsstand, issue 3, and another newsstand, issue 9. So I was happy to get those for my collection. Here's War Machine number 4, newsstand. Needed that as well. Here was a book that I couldn't find for a while, but I finally did. To stick with the War Machine, this is Marvel Age issue. Where are you? Where are you? Succotash. Let me see here. Maybe it's on the back side. Because these Marvel Age books, they usually have, you know, 2 covers. And yep, it does. And this is 133. So, yeah. I'm almost done with Marvel Age. I did complete my Marvel Saga. I showed that, the last book I needed, I showed that not too long ago. So, yeah. I think with the Marvel Age, it's just been kind of like, I find them and the price is still okay, but then I find a different book I want, so I grab that instead. But, happy to add this to my collection. Getting closer to completing that. Fantastic Four, I'm way off from completing this collection. But, I mean, I am getting the books I like for the price that I get. So this is $3.23. Nice Kang on the cover. What Ifs, kind of the same thing too. I get them when I find them cheap, and if I find Ron Lim covers, I grab them. This is What If Silver Surfer Had Not Escaped Earth. This is 22. And then I already have this book, but I couldn't pass it up. It's a Sam Keith. And I mean, it's got some conditioning down the spine and up by Beast, but that's okay. It's issue 92. I mean, I already have a really nice minty cover of this. So, you know, when I'm ready to read it, I'm going to read this one instead. And then, you know, probably give it to somebody that might need this number. Alright, so now it's time to pause. Oh, cool. Push the right button. I was afraid I pushed the wrong one. I have to start all over. I got this one today though for 50 cents. I was pretty happy. It was 50% off all their books at St. Vinny's. And yeah, this is Adventures of Superman. It's issue 3. It's annual. Pretty happy to get that. Needed that for my Superman, which is going to go in that box after I put it in a new bag and board. Here's some new issues, kind of thrown in this stack here. It's Amazing Spider-Man Death Spiral, issue 27, legacy number 991. About to reach 1,000. It's gonna be crazy. Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Versity, number 1. It's the variant edition. Here's Incredible Hulk. Some of these are banged up. They say $1, but I want to say I paid less than that. Or maybe I did pay $1. Oh well, either way. Issue 371. It's a little banged up, but I ain't worried about having this in minty condition. I just want it for my Hulk run. Here's issue 404. A lot going on there, man. It's nice to see the Juggernaut. Here is that must be the bag. Here's Superman Action Comics, issue 1033. I've been happy to find a lot of these Action Comics, and I want to say that's like volume 7, because it's kind of weird. Some of these volumes after volume 1, they'll start off on a small number, and then all of a sudden they go to a high number. You know, so it ain't like they put it in one stretch of category. So you almost have to like upload volume 2, volume 3, or volume 4, volume 5 to get these higher numbers on a list so you can check them off. Here's issue 1051. Also a key issue, and I can't remember why. Oh man, I really give it to YouTubers out there that remember every single key issue and what the key is. Me, sometimes I can. Sometimes I can't. Gosh, it looks like somebody poked a hole in this bag or board up here. That wasn't me. And yeah, I didn't bag and board these, and if I did, why didn't I catch that? That's crazy. Change that one. Here's 1036 Action Comics. Here we go with some good old Spawn, issue 375, cover A. Love getting my Spawns. Here's Dork. This is issue 4. Scotty Young cover. There's another issue 4. This book, I haven't read it yet, but I am excited to dive into it. I just know right now, even doing this, is when everybody's almost to bed. Here's issue 54, cover A of Gunslinger. And I've been trying to get the Deadly Tales of Gunslinger and catch up on that. I think I'm missing a few issues. Here's Spider-Man Noir. This is issue 104. And we were kind of having a conversation about this book back in the back room with a couple guys. And they were saying that this is a reprint. And if it is, that's fine. I thought that this issue already came out like a long time ago. And I figure since it's a one part of 4, and it probably is retelling the stories, but that's fine. I don't mind getting those type of books. I like the cover. Here's Venom, Spiral of Death. This is part 8 of 9. This is 257. So yeah, Spiral of Death. It jumps from Spider-Man, probably a couple of Spider-Man runs, and the Venom. So if I want to get that complete story, I have to jump all around. Here is She-Spawn, issue 1, cover F, and that's cool. So I think so far I got cover A, I think I got cover B, and I didn't realize I was able to get cover F. I like that cover. Here is Dork, third printing of number 2. I have the first printing of number 2. I told them that I wanted to get at least 2 copies. At my one LCS, I wanted to have 2 copies. I didn't care if they were the same covers or not. I just wanted 2 copies so I can have one to read and one to put off to the side. Because I like to do that with most of my books. Not all of them, but most of them. So, cool to have that. And then I got a bunch of Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm at 19 minutes, holy smokes. If these are out of order, I just apologize now. I found all these for $1 and I needed them for my run, so I was stoked to get it. And I'm almost like, I think I'm like maybe 15 books away from completing this run of Spider-Man. The Ultimate Spider-Man issue 41, 42, 43, and I have a copy of number 1, but man, is it beat up. And then I think I have an annual number 1 for this. This is 45, but I do want to, upgrade my issue 1. Here's 48. Here's 49. And I know I got more, so let me see. Well, there'll probably be in another stack over there. Then I found, went to my comic store, and the guy, my friend, was telling me who owns the store. He was saying, hey, I just threw a bunch of new dollar books in. And he said, I threw a bunch of Knights of the Pendragon. And I was like, really? So I went in there. I found every issue I needed to complete the run. So I am done with this run. And I want to say it goes to issue 18. So here's number 18. I completed the run, so I'm happy. Very happy. Issue 7. Now I just got to find where I put them. Issue 9. Issue 11. I'm all over the place. 14. 15. 16. That's a nice color. And 17. Then I found a bunch of Evil Ernie and Lady Death, Vampirella, and I went back and I grabbed this one for sure. Issue number 2, Resurrection, Evil Ernie. Really happy to find that book and get that book. And then I found an Incredible Hulk issue 370, which I needed for my run. It has Doctor Strange and Namor, Defenders, pretty much in there. Happy to find that. Okay, for Free Comic Book Day, I grabbed the Lock and Key number 1. My friend Eddie the Comic Book Guy told me about this book. So I got the omnibus, or not the omnibus, but I got a paperback. And I believe it has issues 1 through 5. But I read the whole thing, and I really like the stories. They're not all over the place, but there's multiple stories in there. So it kind of reminds me of like how Tales of the Crypt went. But I mean, it was interesting enough that it captivated me that when I saw that, I grabbed that. And when I do find the single issues, I try to grab them as well. Here is, oh, look at that one. Here's Spidey and Amazing Friends, number 1. Free Comic Book Day. Avengers Armageddon, yeah. One. Not Armageddon. Armageddon. Whatever. I'm sorry. I need more caffeine. And I need to get my eyes checked. And then here's Stitch, number 1. Free Comic Book Day, so now that will go with my Stitch books. I'm at 23. I better hurry up. Here's Masters of the Universe on Free Comic Book Day. Grab that. Here's Energon Universe, issue 1. Comic Book Day. Of course, I didn't get that one that everybody was going for, because they didn't have it. Here's Sleepwalker, Holiday Special number 1. And here is Bloodshot, issue 38. Here's Amazing Spider-Man, Free Comic Book Day, Queen of Black. This is, issue 1. Here is Divided States of Historia, a Howard Chaykin story. This is issue 3. Yeah. Start to find that one. I think I grabbed issue 2 as well. Right there. Okay, here we go back to the Ultimate Spider-Man. Here's issue 40. That's where they're hiding. 26. 25. 23. 22, and a 20. Statue of Liberty. Alright, I gotta pause it again. Alright, like I said, this is gonna be a long video, so I'm just gonna apologize now. I'll try to do my talking a little bit faster, I guess. Here's Spawn issue 371, cover A. Oh boy. This is a new one. Spider-Man and Superman issue 1. All new, all spectacular. Oh, I found this at the dollar store. Little Batman, month 1, issue 1. Found this one also at the dollar store. Harley Quinn. Harley loves Joker. This was in my pull box. This is the Monster. Can't read the rest of it, but of course it's Mark Spears. That's pretty cool. Here's Civil War Unmasked, number 1. Amazing Spider-Man, issue 28. I want to try to get all these covers because I want to say most of them do connect. Oh yeah, then I got the Batman and Sonic all in issue. Where is it? Well, sorry. Oh, issue 9. That's cool. I know there's multiple covers of that. Here is Batman and Wonder Woman, Truth, issue 1. That's cool. I want to say this is also a connecting cover. And then I got the Phantom issue. This is done by Mad Cave. This is an issue 1. I do not see the number. I hate when books do that. They don't make it so, common to see. Alright, here's World Tree, issue 20. Spider-Man Venom Death Spiral Body Count, number 1, the variant. Venom issue 258. Now see, I like the fact that Radar Toys will do this with their books. They'll put a sticker on there, tell you what it is, so you don't have to pull the book out right away. So that's nice. Love them for that. Here's Amazing Spider-Man issue 29. All these covers, I mean, I'm not kidding you. I love them all. I think I have them all. I have to take pictures of the ones I have to go to the store with. Gunslinger issue 43. I'm sorry, 53. Put that one short. I Hate Fairyland, issue 50. Super Creep Show, issue 1. It's an homage to Mesa Fantasy. God, I'm not going to remember the number. Be 91st Appearance of Spider-Man. I like to find these homage covers. Magnus Turbo Fighter 38. Marvel 2-in-1 Thing in Quasar, issue 53. Little Monsters, Golden Key Publisher, 15 center, and I wouldn't build. Oh, the number is number 17. 50 cents. All right. Marvel Age. Now I already have this book, but it's a George Perez. And when you find George Perez, you buy George Perez. Here's issue 118. I like George Perez. Amazing, amazing man. Doc Savage issue 16. It's a short cover. I believe I already have this, but I like short covers too. Thanks to my friend Pope Grimy. Here is cover A of it's I Saw Santa, and I gotta find number 1, but Spawn Universe title. You can kind of see Spawn in there. One of the 2 characters, but their heads are in stockings. That's crazy. I like that. Here's Spider-Man 94. I grabbed it mainly because I saw Craven on there. Issue 4. Don't know how many numbers I have for this run, but I grabbed it because of Craven. Here's Amazing Spider-Man issue 17, Legacy number 981. I'm almost at 30 minutes. Long video. I promise you I only got a small little stack after this, and then I'm done. Here's issue 18, Legacy number 982. So if you still had JR on that one. Here's Spawn issue 371. I already showed this, so I guess I have 2 copies. And I love to have 2 copies of Spawn. You know, it could be no complaining. And it doesn't look like I have the Huntress number 1 in this stack at all. Here's Injection. This is issue 14. I'm almost done completing this run, grabbing all the variants. I think I only need really 3 more issues that aren't the variants. I'll have the whole run. Here's issue 13. Here's issue 11. But the variant covers for these are so cool. Issue 10. Like that with the moon in the back. Issue 9. Issue 8. They're really showing up good on my phone. I like that. 7. A little closer. They are. Back here, you'd be like, what? Yeah, right there. Alright. Here's Luger. This is 3 of 3. I thought I already had 1 and 2, but I guess I don't. Or I gotta find if I do or don't. That's a shark cover. I mean, they're only like $2, so if I go back there and they're still there, I'll grab them. And I grabbed this book from my friend Jonathan Cholula, because he just like me, he's really into finding cover swipes or homage covers. And this is Wolverine and the Deadpool. It's on April Fool's Day, but it's April Pool Day, and it's a cover swipe of Hulk 181. He didn't have this, so I grabbed it for him. I got some other things I need to send him, so this was perfect to put in there. I've been seeing that the Spawn Universe title has been putting out some different books that I haven't heard of, and now I'm finding them and I'm grabbing them because I really like what comes out of Image, especially from the Spawn Universe. And this is The Curse of Charlie Johnson. This is issue 4. So I gotta find 3, 2, and 1 because I have issue 5 right here. So hopefully I can find them and hopefully I can get them. All right. So that's my run, everybody. Thank you so much for sticking around for over 30 minutes for this long haul video of mine. I believe I have another video. I'm probably going to shoot right after this, but I'm not going to upload at the same time. Just that way I got those videos in my phone. But thank you again so much for following my channel, supporting my channel, watching my videos, listening to me ramble. And to everybody out there that I've met, thank you so much for just, allowing me to come into your world and get to meet you and talk to you. I really appreciate it. I like meeting people on YouTube, especially ones that I have a lot in common with. Ones I don't have a lot of common with, I still wouldn't mind meeting you and talking to you, whether it be on a stream or something. It's great because, I like supporting other people's channels. And if you have stuff on your channels that I'm into, or I like to collect the same kind of style, I'll definitely, support your channel the best way I can. If you don't have stuff that I like, that's fine too. I'll still support your channel. Still will. So I just want to kind of get that out there. So I like supporting people's channels. And hopefully pretty soon I'm going to get back into drawing. I got some ideas right here for some YouTubers. And I have some other shout-out boards I need to get done. I just got to get my eyes to focus. That being said, this is Tat Comics saying, rock on. It didn't shut off. Rock on.